Hello. This is Alicia from my work basket. I am doing a quick vlog today. I'm going to record it and then immediately put it on my YouTube channel because I feel like I have a lot to say, but then I kind of think about it and I'm like, I don't know. Anyway, that's what I'm doing. So last week, the whole thing came together really quick. It hasn't been mentioned on the channel because my last week was crazy. Like, I can't even explain what made it crazy, but it was crazy. And I had seen online a thing to apply for an online talk show panel called The Crafter's View. And I decided to put in for it. And then on, I think Tuesday night, I found out I was going to be on the panel for Friday night. So I had to get a new headshot because mine is old and terrible. The new one is also terrible, but at least it's not old. So I had to submit that and some other stuff to go on the panel. I had to finish our actual school year and like do our end of the year party for our homeschool group. Unfortunately, our actual family routine for the end of the school year completely fell apart. Like, I was just so crazy with everything else that we didn't do half of our school year routine, and I felt terrible about it. But we are making it up and doing it today. So I took my son to Sonic today, which is local-ish. It's like a 30-minute drive, which is a long way to go for, like, I can only get a drink. I'm gluten-free. I have celiac. I only get a drink. But that's a long way to go for, like, a burger and fries, or in this case, a chicken sandwich, and an ice cream. But, so we went to Sonic today. Later, we're going to watch our end of the school year movie that we always watch, which is a goofy movie. And so anyway, got off track there. So last week I ended up being on the panel for a Crafter's View, which is like a they live broadcast, and I think you can watch it on YouTube and Facebook. Honestly, it all came together so fast that I didn't even have a chance to really look at like previous episodes and all that kind of stuff. Like, I was just delving into getting it done. I spent all day Friday cleaning up my shop where I have not been in a while so that I could use it as a background. And yeah, so that was that. So I was on the panel. It was great. We talked about mixed media arts. I had so many things I wanted to say and like couldn't just hog the platform, you know. The first 30 minutes I had tons of technical issues, which I have mentioned on my channel in almost every single video that Tech and I do not get along. So for the first 30 minutes I was just kind of like, and then secretly trying to look over here and like check things like my internet connection. And so I couldn't tell. I couldn't see anything. So I was like trying to smile and look presentable while also trying to figure out if there was anything on my end I could do to fix the problem. And it was just like a whole big crazy mess. I actually almost gave up completely. And like when it booted me out again, I was like, I don't even know if I should go back. But I did, and it worked out great. So the rest of the show, I was on there, and I was chatty, and I don't know. So it was fun. And then, this is just kind of somewhat of a rant video, but I do have something fun in this box, so you're going to want to stick around. So because I had the show, and it was in Central Standard Time, and I'm East Coast, the show started at exactly my family dinner time, which is 7 p.m., and I had to be there for sound check and all this stuff before that. So, I won't go into what my husband does for work, but his schedule is very irregular, and I didn't know for sure if he was going to be home at regular time or if he was going to have to work late. So I ordered pizza and salad for my son for dinner. I ordered 2 pizzas so that my husband and son could both have it, and I ordered my son a salad because I knew my husband, if he was home especially, he would have eaten vegetables and whatever, but I knew my son would not. You guys, every single thing about that order was wrong. I was so annoyed. And so at the beginning of my show, I'm sitting here trying to, you know, do sound check, get checked in, that kind of stuff. And then my husband's like, isn't there supposed to be a salad? So I literally find out while I'm getting ready that the dinner I thought ahead and prepared, got ordered, you know. I'm so upset I knocked my glasses off. So I was so like, I had put into work to try and get this balanced meal and it was all messed up. And it just, I don't know, like this, it's been a snowball the last couple of days. Just, so, I'll get off topic of that stuff. But, a couple other key crafty things is I have stuck with the card a day in June. I don't actually know what today is. The 20th? Maybe? 23rd? I don't know. I don't know what today is. But, the month of June is almost over. I've got this week and a few days next week. and I will have done it. So I do have a few cards. In fact, I need to post today's cards soon before I forget. I do have a few cards done. The whole idea of getting a bunch done on the weekend and spreading them out over the week to post pictures has not worked again for me this week. But since it's summer, I now have full access to the craft room. I don't have to re-clean up at the end of every time for now. We are going to be doing some math in the month of July, and so I will have to keep a tidy space for that. So I've been working on cards. I've been sticking with it. I'm very proud I've been sticking with it because it is not like me to stick with things this long. So that is still going to be posting up. I am not sure what's going to happen over this coming weekend, both here on YouTube and for my card-a-day cards, because I am going on a quick trip. So I essentially have to have enough cards made before I go because I'm not taking all of my stuff with me and I'm not spending my time there making cards. So I have to have enough cards done before I go to post while I am gone. So hopefully I pull that off. What's in this box might help with that. So, as you may remember, I am doing what I call the SOS, the Summer of Stash. And I cannot buy any craft supplies over this summer. However, I knew how downright impossible that would be. And so I did build in a few special rules. So the Summer of Stash is predominantly for disposable items. So I cannot buy fabric, I cannot buy yarn, I cannot buy ink pads, glue, whatever. I can buy tools and gadgets and books and magazines, things that will hold the test of time. The reason for that is because my friend and I lately have been doing kind of some girl trips to Scrap Be More. I don't want to be well, I can't because I can't buy absolutely anything. So I built in some safety things to be able to still buy stuff. I don't know what this is. Oh, there's an elephant hanging on the wall. So up here by my head, right there, I was like, what is that? It looks weirdly like a person. It is the the microscope with a cover on it and then a bright pink elephant on the wall, and it might look less weird on a bigger screen than what I have, but on a screen the size of a postage stamp, I was like, what is that? So anyway, I'm allowed to buy tools and gadgets, and I'm also allowed to buy books and magazines, because otherwise I knew I would fail the Summer of Stash, and I would have also it would have just been a huge disaster. So I was allowed tools and gadgets and books and magazines. That was it. Technically, if I win a contest, that does not count. Smart thinking. I also have, I haven't had to use them, and honestly, I don't think I will need to use them. But I have 3 vetoes where I get to essentially state my case to my husband, and then he gets to decide if my reasoning is valid to break the rules and buy a single item this summer. But I got this box. This box is from scrapbook.com. I can post, it will be an affiliate link, I think, but I will post a link in the description to what I have purchased. I am popping this open for the first time, and I will admit I don't entirely know what is in here. I remember one item, and then I remember adjusting my order a bit, and I'm not really sure what I end up with. So, packing material. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I gotta say, this is so much lighter than I expected. I got this thing, the Stampendable. It works similar to an inking Baren, I think it is, for inking and painting. I have some big stamp designs, and I just have a hard time getting it kind of done in the center. And so I was looking for a method to help me do that, and I didn't want to shell out all the money for a stamping platform. And so I'm hoping this little gadget you kind of put and rub, I'm hoping that will help. Honestly, seeing how holding it in my hand, I don't think it will. Also, let me tell you, absolutely without a doubt, this is almost exactly it's like I'm playing air hockey. So yes, that was the other item. This was the item I knew that I got, without a doubt. This was what I kind of went for. It is the We Are Memory Keepers Explosion Card punch board, and I'm excited to try that out. It will no doubt be some of my upcoming card of the day cards. So the thing that I thought was neat about this is that, of course, everybody knows the explosion card where it's like a piece of paper folded and it just has pop-ups. This creates a little box that when you pull the tab literally pops out of your card and like also shoots confetti places. So I'm very excited to try that. It includes some stamps saying like to hold here, pull here, and then it's the punch board to do it. So that is a new product by We Are Memory Keepers, and I was very excited for it. The annoying thing is I really have been wanting their explosion box board, and it's so annoying. This is gonna be a slight rant. So it was available a bunch of places. Then another product came out that I wanted that was only available at like certain places, and then the board suddenly was only sold out everywhere and only available one place. And so it was like I couldn't order the 2 or 3 items I wanted all from one place. It's like it would have been like order the board here and pay shipping, order this other thing here and pay shipping, and order this other thing here and pay shipping. And that was annoying, so I didn't want to. I was trying to wait and get everything all in one place. And now I cannot find the explosion box punch board anywhere. So I don't know what happened to it. Some places are showing it as sold out, and some places there's like zero mention that it ever existed. And in reality, I could probably do it with, I can do it without the punch board, but I just really wanted the punch board. So that was kind of annoying to me. So when I wanted this explosion card punch board, I was not playing around. I was like, you know what? It's here. It's not sold out. I actually could have gotten it a couple bucks cheaper like 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I was trying to talk myself out of it. So I paid a little bit more than if I'd gotten it when I first saw it. But when I saw how hard it was to get the other punch board, I was like, I am not sitting and not getting this and waiting and it being sold out absolutely everywhere and annoying me. And then this is allowed to in the rules. There was the free issue of Scrapbooking Cards magazines that they included with the order. So that was my scrapbooking cards today. That was my fun crafty box. Let's see, I talked to you about how I was on the craft panel. It was fun. It was lots of fun. One thing to keep in mind about me versus the other artists on the panel, who are all amazing in their own way, is that mixed media to me is far beyond the beyond of what it is to a lot of people. You know, if you use paint and pencil on the same thing, yes, that's mixed media, like no questions about it. I tend to do all of the crafts, and I interchange all of the different crafts and all the media that goes with it. So my mixed media is a bit beyond the beyond of the normal subject of mixed media. So yeah, you know, I kind of knew that going into it. I was like, I probably do more. All the ladies were great. Other people also had some tech issues. I haven't actually, you can still watch the replay, and I will put the link in the description below if you want to watch it. It ended up being about 1 hour and 45 minutes long, I think. And you'll see the first 30 minutes where because I have no clue what's going on. I couldn't see. Sometimes my screen was literally like black boxes. I could see nothing. So I will post that, and yeah, the panel was great. I mean, it was great. The ladies were fun. It was really interesting to kind of see when I could see and hear kind of different people's opinions on some things. I hope the people who watched it or end up watching it, I hope they get encouraged by it. That's my whole thing with this, is like, don't feel like anything about you isn't good enough to craft. Don't feel like you're too messy or you're too tidy or you're like, there is something for everyone. Everybody can do it. Everybody does it differently, and that's okay. And that's like my big thing. If this is the only thing you ever take away from watching me here on YouTube or reading anything I ever write, is that you can do it if you want to. That's the thing. If you want to craft, if you want to crochet, if you want to knit, if you want to scrabble, you can if you want to. And don't let anyone or anything tell you otherwise. So that is a quick sum up for my last couple of days. They have been insane. They feel like they're going to stay insane, but I know that's not true. So this week is going to be a little bit iffy about what I get posted anywhere. And the same with next weekend. So if you don't see any videos, it is because I didn't manage to get any recorded before I left. I'm hoping to still do Friday flip because I will be driving on Friday. But I will record a Friday flip if nothing else. So thank you for watching. I hope you have a great day. I hope you enjoyed this quick summary. I hope you enjoyed my little bit of a box opening and my, I don't know, rants. I could go on. I had to go to the Department of Motor Vehicles today, so you can picture some rants. Yeah, I won't go into that. But anyway, thank you for watching. Chat with me in the comments below, and I will see what I can manage to get made and recorded and otherwise done before I go away this weekend.